you have to accept the reality. Your map's not going to be some special thing. Your map isn't going to be the one that changes how an organization functions, even if they're nice and they tell you it is. So assume your map literally is like a dead spaceship. Everybody on the spaceship's been killed by the alien except one person was in the cryo chamber when it all went down. Like, make sure there's something that's like attached to this map that when it is found by someone later who barely speaks the language and everyone who worked on this project has been fired, what can they make sense of? And if you give that little thing to them, you increase the chances that this continues to have some level of life or impact. And by the way, that's not even always a given. I don't care if my map ever gets unearthed. I obviously want to have a positive impact on the teams and the people that I work with, but the goal of a map is not to live forever, right? It is a means to an end. So make the maps or other artifacts you create means, not ends. And some of what we're talking about becomes moot because it doesn't matter if the thing actually gets unearthed or used in some way in the future. In your example, it did, which is cool, but it's sort of like design for that to happen if it needs to, but don't make that, an explicit goal of an artifact. The exceptions to this over the years, maps that I have helped create, most of the time when they were actually impactful in the way that I think designers wish they would be, was because a team had literally just never pulled up to do this kind of thinking. So the map was a means, even though they talked about it being an ends. And I think sometimes you can't say that explicitly. No one wants to pay for the process of collaboration. They will pay for the tangible thing that is a map.